All right, let's get started. Today, my friend and I were sitting at home with our families, with our girls and kids, and we're thinking about what to do. And I think I came up with, let's all go on a trip now and have fun. I think this is just an incredibly cool idea. And we are definitely all moving forward happily, and we will have a really cool adventure. What is so cool that I came up with such a cool idea. And now we need to go to the cellar to get all the necessary equipment in order to have a great time. I am sure that everything will be as fun and cool as possible.
I think that this is just a wonderful idea. To have fun on this cool adventure Hello Cellar. As always, you should watch all the necessary equipment so that we can have a good time on them. And we will pay you a lot of money for this because we know that you are doing everything really cool. He gave us all the necessary equipment, and I think that this is wonderful. And now we need to go to our cool bus on which we will ride. Now we will put all the necessary things that we just bought in our chest so that we have enough of everything on our trip. And it seems that you are just wonderfully preparing for our fun awakening time. I am sure that everything will be as cool and excellent as possible. I already want them to go on our cool trip as soon as possible. You and I have finally prepared everything just perfectly, so now we can calmly go home to tell our girls and children that we have completely prepared everything and can calmly set off on our cool journey, which I am sure we will not forget.
Well, we finally came home and can tell everything we wanted. Hello to our girlfriend and our children. We have prepared our bus and all the necessary things so that we can go on a trip. So this is just wonderful. Let's all go to our bus now and go on our cool and fun journey in which I am sure we will learn a lot of interesting things and we will have a variety of meetings with different interesting people. I think it's just incredible. I already want you and me to go as soon as possible and learn something new from our cool adventure. How cool that we are going with the whole family and can have a great time. It's just incredible. This happens rarely, and now it happened. And how great that now we are all gathered and can calmly ride on our wonderful and beautiful bus and have fun. I think that this is simply incredible and very good. What a cool bus we have. It goes very fast, and also we can all fit into it. And I think that this is very cool. And how great that we are all gathered in our friendly family and we'll have fun here. Such beautiful views and everything looks so cool that it is simply incredible. I am very glad that we can have such a great time. I already want us to go anywhere as soon as possible and meet new people, explore a new area, and generally get into some interesting adventure. You and I just now arrived at the gas station because we are already starting to run out of gas. Now we will go in and buy the gas we need from this wonderful seller who has already sold us these canisters. We paid the money. I think it is just wonderful. Now we will very quickly fill up our car and we will be able to drive on to meet our adventures. I think it is just wonderful and very cool how great we are having a great time. Finally, you and I arrived at a village that is in the desert. Look, a resident came up to us and said that we should help destroy the terrible monsters that live in that tower. And he will give us absolutely all the weapons and everything we need for this. And it's cool. And he says that when we destroy all these monsters, then treasures are waiting for us at the top, which we can safely take for ourselves. I think that you are against it. It's wonderful that we have equipment, of course, so let's go now and clear out that giant tower of all the terrible monsters and take these treasures. Such a cool adventure. It's just incredible. Wow. Look how many terrible monsters there are here, and we have to defeat them together. Because if we do, then nobody. Because you and I are an incredibly cool team, and we have a lot of cool weapons. Get it, you stupid monsters. We can defeat you all. Because my friend and I are an incredibly cool team and always cover each other. We fight these monsters so well that they have no chance of winning against us. Because we always win. It's just wonderful. Because you and I are such a cool team and everything works out so well for us, I'm glad that we decided to go on a trip with our family. And now, we've already found a new adventure. When we collect all these jewels, we will have a lot of money. And for them, we will be able to buy everything we need further on our journey. It's just wonderful. I hope our children and wives are also having fun while we are here, fighting with these terrible emotions. Get it? You stupid emotions. You will defeat everyone. We have cool weapons and we are very easily convinced. It's just wonderful. How much fun I have spending time with my best friend, destroying these monsters, can also be even better. I don't even know yet. Everything is on our side, and everything is just working out great for us. Apparently, we destroy them with ease. After all, you and I are incredibly cool. Professionals. Everything is always great. How cool it is that you and I can do all this. So cool. I think it's just incredible and simply wonderful. After all, you and I are the strongest and the coolest. We have a little more, and now we will destroy absolutely all these terrible monsters. And it seems that everything turned out wonderfully for us. It was simply incredible. But you and I were beginning to cope completely. And now we need to go through this dangerous parkour and various obstacles to climb to the very top of this tower. And there should be all these treasures that this cool resident of this village told us about. It was a lot of fun. And you and I easily coped with all these stupid monsters because you and I are one team and best friends. It was incredibly cool and a lot of fun. How good it is that everything worked out for us. I am glad that you and I were able to do all this. Well now, let's go calmly upstairs for now. I hope that the same activity did not deceive us, and you and I will become rich and continue our entire adventure. And here, we seem to be already at the very top.
It's just incredible because you and I climbed to the very top, and there really are just an incredible amount of treasures here that we can easily collect together. I think it's just wonderful. And now you and I will become incredibly rich. And there are also a lot of minerals here that will definitely help us in our future journey. It was just incredible. You and I defeated a whole tower of terrible monsters, were able to go through this difficult parkour and get to the very top. And now you and I have received a reward in the form of all these cool treasures. I think it's just incredible. And you and I are having such a great time on these trips that I am very happy about it. It's interesting. What are our children and wives doing there? I hope they are all right, because soon we will return and continue our trip to the place that we originally planned. I am just delighted with how great everything is with us, and it is turning out great. This is one of the best adventures of all time. You and I can finally return to our family and continue our journey. It's awesome.
We finally almost came to our bus, and our children and girls were already waiting for us there. And so we can calmly wait for our journey. Now, you won't believe it, children and girls, because we just defeated all the monsters of that tower and then climbed to the very top, and there were a lot of cool treasures that we all took with us. And now, you and I are very rich. And I think that this is just wonderful. And now, we will continue even the journey, and we'll get to our favorite destination. And we can spend time together, singing songs, playing some games, because we still have how much time ahead. And in this cool, we spend all the time together that they can't even put into words. Oh no, we need to get off our bus quickly, because some terrible coins are attacking us now, and we need to defend ourselves from them. Quince's stupid bandits, you definitely won't succeed because we have cool weapons, and also, we are very cool professionals with my friend. So we will defeat you very easily. Take that, you stupid bandits. You won't be able to capture our bus and steal all our jewelry. We will defeat you all with ease. And we are cool, it all works out. And it's getting smaller and smaller, and we are very cool. We defeat them because we are really cool professionals and never give up. And it's just wonderful that everything worked out so cool for us. We'll make a couple more shots and everything will be ready. It's just great because we were able to defeat absolutely all the bandits. And now we can go into the bus to check if all our things are in place. If it works normally, if everything is in order, it seems like everything is just great. So we can really continue our journey. We fought off all these terrible bandits really well. And my son is also very cool in filming. He's a great guy. It was really cool and unexpected. This is just great. because we have already arrived just in the village that we wanted, and it is already starting to get dark. So now we will go to our hotel that we booked in advance and where we will live. Now I will show you the rooms. I hope you will like everything very much, because there are beds, there is a cool TV, and there are absolutely all the amenities that you need too. I settled. Everyone went to spend the night. And now my friend and I will go and buy all the necessary materials to make some kind of cool place to sit and sing songs. Let's go to the cellar right now and get everything we need. Hello, cellar. Give us some cool materials so that we can make a beautiful place with a fire. Thank you very much for giving us these materials. Now we can go to that clearing, and there we will build a cool place with a fire. Now you and I will build a very cool place where we will spend the evening here with all our families. We will sing songs, something tasty, and just have fun. I am sure that we will all really like it. And you and I are doing a very cool job of building this place. And I think that it is simply wonderful and very cool that everything is working out so cool for us. After all, you and I are really very cool, and I am glad that we have all this. I'm so glad that we're working so hard together, because we're best friends and an incredibly cool team. We built a cool place for a fire and we can have a great time here, but we still need to see what's in that secret chest, because I'm really interested. Finally, we all gathered here in the evening to have a fun time around the fire. Today we will sing different songs, fry something, and talk about different topics, and tell all sorts of scary stories that happen at night. In this village, I am sure that everyone will like everything. And I think that this trip is just very successful and we are all having a great time together. I am glad that we all gathered together. After all, this happens so rarely, and now we are sitting great and we are all just great. But it seems that we have nothing to eat. Therefore, I think that they should now go to our bus to see what food is there so that we can cook on the fire. So now I have to go to our van to find something tasty so that we can fry it on the fire or just eat it next to the fire, and I'm sure that I can find it because we took a lot of things with us. And this evening will be the coolest in our lives, how wonderful everything is. But it seems that I did not find any food in our mobile home, and to be honest, it's a little sad. It's okay tomorrow. We will be able to buy new ones. I'll leave now. I'll collect some, or from the local's garden. I don't think he'll be too offended, and we'll have fun. I took everything I need to now return to our families and have a fun time next. It's just wonderful that now we have cool carrots that we can all eat together, and I'm very happy about it. It's just wonderful that we can have such a great time, and we sat so well by the fire and had a great time, drank songs, talked, told scary stories. And now I think we should all go to our rooms to go to bed, because tomorrow we still have a very long way to go home. So now we need to have a good rest so that we have a lot of energy tomorrow to do different fun things. So let's all go to bed now. To be honest, I myself am very tired from almost this entire long trip. So we need to have a good rest. Look, on our way home, we stopped at a very cool and gigantic waterfall that we can observe right now. So let's all go there together and look at it from all sides. And first of all, let's take a joint family photo so that we have a memory of how great we spent this time and how we traveled with someone. I'm sure that it will turn out great. And we took a really cool photo. So now I think that after we save this photo, we can definitely go to this gigantic waterfall to look at it from all sides and understand what is so cool there. And honestly, this waterfall is simply incredible because it is very big, and we can even swim in it here nearby. It's very cool how great it is to spend time here because it is so hot outside. And now we can all cool off together in this ordinary and beautiful place. I will never forget our trip because it was simply incredible and very wonderful. And so we will now spend time together. How great it is that we did it today. And now I think that we should slowly get ready to go home because you and I still have a very long way to go. And we have a very long journey ahead of us that we must overcome.
We really had a great time, but now I think we should get ready to get on our bus to go home. After all, we had a great time and we had a really cool trip. And now we can all get ready to go home, and I think it's cool that we did everything so well. I will never forget how great we had this time. After all, we had a great trip with our children and girls and learned a lot of new things. And now we need to go home to relax and have fun. Great! We finally got home, and now we're going to go to our houses and watch movies or do our favorite things, and it was really, really cool.